AI music is taking over, and I've discovered that it's all part of a big plan to use music to control the masses. Join me as I investigate the conspiracy behind AI music.
The Callius Lake Show. It's like the television, but on the internet and made by one bloke.
Hello, and welcome to the Callius Lake Show, with me, your host, Callius Lake. In this episode, we'll be investigating the secret conspiracy behind AI music. I love music. Any kind of music, but ironically I hate that song that says I love music, any kind of music. It sucks. It's widely accepted that music can affect human emotions, physiology and cognitive functions, but no one's ever taken advantage of that at all. Ever. During World War II, scientists discovered that new sound frequencies had become unlocked due to all the explosions, gunfire and screaming and stuff. Pilots from both sides saw Foo Fighters, who disappeared again until they released their debut album in 1994, but also spotted by these pilots were UFOs. The Nazis managed to capture one of these crafts and turn it into a weaponized bell. But before they could ring that bell in anger, the Allies in New Mexico, in conjunction with the BBC Radiophonic Workshop, managed to develop the terribly huge explosion, or THX for short. The Japanese came round to the Americans to complain about the noise and get them to turn it down a bit, but they got captured, and that's what ended World War II. Immediately after the war, all the world's governments became one in secret and became evil and demonic. They welcomed scientists from the defeated Nazis and decided to attack you, the listening public, and make music the new front line. Oh, front line. That reminds me, I must de-flea my cat.
Yo, Mr. Flea. Let's scratch it. Alright, stop. Fumigate and listen. Fleas are back with a brand new intention. Something grabs a hold and bites me. Is it a flea or is it a lice? Louse? Do louse bite? We've got fleas. We've got fleas again.
In 1947, a UFO crashed in Roswell, New Mexico. From this crash emerged Elvis, who joined forces with the secret government and taught them how to use music and dancing to hypnotize the audience. Elvis had more technology delivered directly to the White House in 1952. Using this alien technology, the government created the Beatles, using alien DNA, beetle DNA and wizard jizz. Beetle DNA was chosen because some of the secret government are sentient insects. The Beatles were used to trial new mind control techniques, including hiding reversed messages in some of their music. This is known as backmasking. For example, in Revolution No. 9 from the White Album, if you play it backwards, you can clearly hear someone saying, "Turn me on, dead man." When the original Paul died, they activated a clone. The Beatles were so successful that they became the blueprint for every musical act that followed. Every single one manufactured, and every single one of them some kind of clone alien hybrid thing. The term industry plant refers to a practice where witches are used to conjure ghost producers, who then possess a clone who is part plant.
You could be like otherworldly. I've asked my mom, she got abducted. So there may be something to this. No, there really is. Wow.
What would you like to the party tonight?
Say I was with somebody once and I saw a transformation that I can't explain.
The person transformed into something other than human.
Yes.
You saw someone shapeshift?
Well, that's true.
Really? That's true. Part
Yeah,
of the music
that's
business, right? Yeah.
Music industry, the entertainment industry is ran by the devil. How y'all do this? They're like, we do demonic rituals. They say, the Illuminati never talk to you.
The evidence has been staring us in the face the whole time. The technology that Elvis brought also led directly to the creation of TV, CDs, computers, Velcro, the World Wide Web, and the space program, which was specifically developed so that in 1969, Neil Armstrong, Phil Collins, and Buzz Lightyear could go to the moon and build a broadcast station. The M in MTV stands for mind control. The moon was then used to channel sounds from other planets, mainly Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, and Uranus, as they all have what scientists call rings. but they are in actual fact gigantic records. Uranus. Neil Armstrong's full name is Neil because my legs are weak but my arms strong. Michael Jackson took the moonwalk and ran with it, or walked backwards very quickly with it. Obviously, Michael Jackson was an alien. You only had to look at him to know this. However, his weird appearance was explained away as being plastic surgery. He wrote a song called Just Another Part of Me after his nose fell off. He also wrote Beat It. Sadly, when he wrote Beat It, he did not know
nothing beats a jet to holiday.
Internet was actually created by a pop star, David Bowie. David Bowie, real name Ziggium Stardusticle, was instrumental in the creation of the World Wide Web. He utilized his spiders from Mars to spin a gigantic web around the whole world in which the internet could travel. The internet is actually an alien creature that travels via the web. Here's David Bowie talking all about it in 1999.
I don't think we've even seen the tip of the iceberg. I think the potential of what the internet is going to do to society, both good and bad, is unimaginable. I think we're actually on the cusp of something exhilarating and terrifying. It's an alien life form.
Now that you've seen that evidence, you're probably wondering how you missed all this obvious information out there in front of you. That's because you were distracted.
Good evening, shoppers, and welcome to music. There is now a 2-for-1 deal on distractions. Popstar rivalries are now 2 for 1. That's 2 for 1 on Popstar rivalries. Only at music, keeping you distracted from the real things in life. Clean up on aisle 13, please. Clean up on aisle 13, someone's been sick.
Manufactured rivalries keep the fans distracted from the obvious corruption. In the 60s, it was the Beatles versus the Rolling Stones. In the 70s, Led Zeppelin versus The Who. In the 80s, Motley Crue versus Guns N' Roses, or Madonna versus Cyndi Lauper. The 90s saw Blur versus Oasis, and Two Packets versus Large Small. The 2000s saw Moby versus some M&Ms and the White Stripes versus the Black Keys. The 2010s saw Ye versus Taylor Swift and Cardboard B versus Nicki Minaj. And the 2020s have seen Drake versus Ye. Why did Kanye change his name? It's not Ye, it's Kanye. Can ye change your name back to Kanye? It's not Snickers, it's Marathon. It's not Starburst, it's Opal Fruits. It's not Sif, it's Jif. They change the bloody name of it. From Jif to Sif. They change the bloody name of it. You might not have been distracted by band rivalries, but there was plenty of other things to distract you. Let's take a look at this.
Let's take a look at the drug chart. In the 1960s, it was psychedelic music with LSD and cannabis. In the 1970s, it was cocaine helping fill the disco floors. In the 80s, acid house came along and brought with it those smiley little faces of ecstasy. The 90s saw a shift and grunge brought heroin to the forefront. In the 2000s, hip-hop was bringing opioids to the masses. In the 2010s, trap brought MDMA. And in the 2020s, we've seen the highest entry on the drug chart, and that's Nootropics with Hyperpop.
In 1999, the Loudness War began, where they attacked your ears with loudly mastered music that you You might not have noticed, but it was all part of the same pie. Pie.
Oh, what a pie! Bought from Astor at 6.15. What a very special pie to me.
Thanks to streaming and the internet, they don't even need to manufacture a product anymore. They just get AI to generate a music-like product and beam it via magic directly to your device. And then your device beams it directly to your ears. The most efficient method of mind control ever created. The internet.
She's a gravy lover. She gets it poured on beef that we can.
What do you think? Do you think there's a deeper conspiracy behind all this AI music? Huh? Sorry, I can't hear you. If you agree, why not leave a comment? And whilst you're at it, please like and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you haven't, then you can find another video.
I hope you comprehend.
You get smart with me, but I'll come down and give you a dry slap.
The Calius Lake Show. It's like the television, but on the internet and made by one bloke.
Wee Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs, downstairs, in his nightgown, rapping on the window pane, crying through the lock. All the children in their beds. It's now 8 o'clock.